Man, what's the deal? Hold on. Man, what's the deal? No time to chill. It's about to get real on Keep It Real Thursdays. Peep. Hey man, check this out, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You already know what you can do. But check this out. Did you know that you can pick your anxiety? I'm talking about, like, you can really pick the type of anxiety that you experience on a day-to-day basis. And I'm about to tell you what's crazy. So today I had the experience of training a guy. And I'm talking about, it kind of put me on Front Street because nobody asked me to train my man. Like, nobody asked me to. And so I just took it upon myself. I'm like, yo. And you know what? Let me go back for a minute. Let me not cheat y'all. So a few weeks prior, I had noticed somebody else training somebody. And I'm like, yo, why I ain't step up to the plate to do that? And so today, man, I just started training my man. Like, I'm talking about, I wasn't even thinking about, let me beat somebody to the punch. I just said to myself, like, you know what? Let me train my man. You know how I started though? Pete. I just started introducing my man to people. And I noticed my man was just like doing his own thing. You know, we in this office space and I'm like, well, shoot, you know what? You know, you wanna learn how to do this? You started showing my man the ropes. And I started realizing something. Like, throughout the day, like different situations that I were in, you know what, I got like a little anxiety. You feel me? And it's like the more I kept doing it, it would be like anxiety, then perform. Anxiety, then action. And so I started thinking to myself, like later on in the day, I'm like, you know what? I'm not really thinking about none of the stuff that I got going on. So you got some stuff going on in your life, but you know why you constantly thinking about that stuff? It's because that's the only thing you doing. You just going to work thinking about yourself, just, woe is me. You just taking your kids to school. Now, you ain't talking to nobody. You ain't trying to share nothing. You just trying to stay in your own little shell. And it's like, here's the deal. I understand that we all have to grow. Like, we all have to grow where we are. But I need you to understand something. Like, if you dealing with some type of anxiety, there is something that you're not doing. You're like, Mike, that's not fair for you to say that. No, it is. It is. And you know what? Lately, man, I got a confession. Like, I really don't like to be on the spiritual take, just because I just feel like that's a wave. Now, everybody want to be spiritual. Everybody want to quote scriptures. But I read something today, right? And watch this. It says, and this is in Philippians 2. You hear me? Write this down, because this is really a principle. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, but in humility, consider others better than yourselves. I'm talking about every time oh yeah, this is such and such. This is the new what? Each of you should look not only to your own interests, but also to the interests of others. Can I tell you something? Like, yo, can I tell you something? Are you ready? That anxiety that you experience, that's an interest of yourself. I don't think man, that's a bar right there. Somebody needs to write that down. I need to win a Grammy, you know, I'm playing. But did you know that anxiety, like different things that you experience in life, is an interest of your own? Like certain addictions, it's an interest of your own. You dealing with stress, that's an interest of your own. Like, stop dealing with that stuff. Dog, you know what I did today? I started helping somebody. I took the focus off of myself. You know what's crazy? I had a bump last night with my wife, right? I apologized this morning and everything. Went to work and just started murdering it. Just started training. I forgot all about my troubles because I put the interest on someone else and not of myself. And here's the deal, man. I ain't even on no being humble junk right now, bro. Like, I'm not even being on no, oh yeah, you have to be humble. You have to consider others. No. But what I am telling you to do is consider others. What I am telling you to do is let go of that anxiety. That anxiety is an interest of your own. Like, do you not understand what I'm telling you? So if you're facing any type of anxiety right now, that's an interest of your own. Like, because you gotta feed that. You hear me? Today, I had the option of going, you know what? I woke up this morning feeling bad. I'm like, yo, that little bump with my wife was crazy. And I felt bad. And I apologize. I could have bashed in that all day, but I didn't. Nope, I didn't. I seen the need, and I decided to feel the need. And so whatever that need is in your life, whatever that thing is in your life, you can choose to participate in that thing. And you can choose to not participate in this thing over here. You can participate in giving life, or you can participate in giving your energy to death. What is death? Anything that's taken away. Anything that's taken away from your peace of mind. Anything that's not for the benefit or the gain of others, not yourself. And here's the deal. I gained today too. I got off too. I'm talking about, it's something else when you training somebody, because I learned this from somebody else. Somebody said, when you teach somebody something, and I ain't on no arrogance or nothing, man. When you teach somebody something, like you hearing it twice. You know what I'm saying? You hearing it twice. And so while I'm showing my man some stuff, I even had to ask some people like, yo, how do you do this or how do you do that? And I'm going looking for the information, and I'm relaying it to him. I'm telling you, man, you need to pick your type of anxiety. I'm talking about. I'm like, yo, is this how you take the focus off yourself? Is this how I forget about my troubles? By focusing on others? Like, here's the deal. Just being in that front street, man, gave me a little anxiety, because I don't necessarily like the spotlight. You feel me? And I'm just gonna be real with you. We all like the spotlight to some degree. But when you showing somebody something, man, you are putting yourself at risk for being judged, being looked at, being different, because somebody going, yo, he doing that different. I wouldn't do it that way. I'm talking about I was talking different. I was projecting my voice. You feel me? I took this serious today. Murdered it too. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I murdered it. You feel me? Call the police on me. Call the police on Mike. Listen, I went crazy today. I ain't even playing with you. But I have so much joy because I forgot all about my troubles. And if I'm real with you, you're gonna still have some of those troubles. If I could be real with you, I was still low-key thinking about some of the stuff that I got going on in my mind. Some of the struggles that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. But you gotta fight through that. And here's the deal. I can tell you one thing. I was giving more of my energy to this over here. I was giving more of my energy to helping. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna close with this. I think I cracked the code today. Like, I think I really cracked the code to all of our problems. You ready for it? I'm gonna need you to sow a seed. No, I'm playing. But listen, like, you gotta consider others, man. Like, you gotta really consider others. And it's really tripping me out, because it's just like, yo, that's the key? Just considering somebody else? All I was doing was introducing my man and just showing him the ropes. Just showing him a few things that I know. I don't know a whole lot, but I know a little something. You know something, and you need to start sharing that, man. You don't know a whole lot. You ain't gotta be no scholar to show somebody how to tie their shoe. You hear me? You ain't gotta be a scholar to show somebody how to wash some dishes. You ain't gotta be a scholar to teach somebody how to sweep a broom. You ain't gotta be a scholar for none of those things. So I need you to start picking the type of anxiety that you experience, right? And then pass, go, and collect your 200.